On today's episode of Theater Geek, we begin our series on blocking. My name's Sarah Hart, your host for Theater Geek, the show that brings you the tips and techniques you need to jumpstart your theater career. On today's episode, we're going to be talking about blocking. We're going to begin a series on blocking because it's complicated and it'll take more than one episode to cover it all. So today's episode is going to be on the basics of blocking. Basically what blocking is it's when actors are up on a stage, that's where they move to. So everything has to be planned in theater, like every single thing that you do. Like if an actor's going to sit down in a chair, it needs to be planned. If an actor is going to cross to the other side of the stage, it's planned. Just like the lighting cues are planned, and just like the sound cues are planned, where an actor moves and what they do is also planned. So in the times of Shakespeare and like medieval times when they did performances, when you walk into a theater now, the audience is slanted. So that means, when you get closer to the stage, the audience goes like further down. It's like sloped. Well, in Shakespeare's time, it was the stage that was sloped because it was on streets, and so the audience would be flat and the stage would be slanted so that everybody can see. So the stage would be slanted like this. So the farthest tip from the audience would be called upstage because it's higher up than the rest of the stage. And the section of the stage closest to the audience is considered to be downstage. And the section in the middle, the middle section of the stage that is an upstage and it's not downstage, it would be considered center stage. This is still true today. It has basically three lines. They're considered upstage, downstage, and center stage. And then you would go into more detail with are they on the left side of the stage or the right side of the stage and how far up are they. But that's just a basic thing, and that's why it's called that, is because in Shakespeare's time the stages were slanted, so it would be upstage, downstage, center stage, and those names kind of stuck and they're still around today. Then after that you have your upstage section, your center stage section, and your downstage section. And then in the upstage, bear with me because this will get a little confusing. In the upstage section, there's up left, or upstage left, up center, or upstage center, up right, or upstage right. And these are always done by the actor's perspective because they have so many things going around in their head. Like they have lines and they have, blocking to remember, and they have so many things that they have to remember that the blocking is always on from the actor's perspective. So if an actor is standing on the stage, then up left would be upstage to the actor's left side. Up right would be upstage on the actor's right side. So it would be on upstage to the actor's right. Would be upright. So, and then the director would have to flip-flop it. So when you're looking at a stage, up left is really on the right side, because when you if I'm holding up my right hand right now, and you're looking at it, it'll look like my left hand. So it's just, how left and rights are always confusing, because if you're facing somebody, the same hand, like your left hand would be their right. It's confusing, but that's just the way it works. So the stage directions are always from the actor's point of view, and the director has to flip-flop them in their head. It's really simple. I'll upload a little graph onto our website, and here's the link for that. That just has a paper of where all the stage directions are, and that's just the basics for beginning blocking. So that's if it's a square stage and it's all flat and there's no platforms or anything like that. We can get into platforms and stuff next week after you guys kind of get used to this graph and what the blocking is. So basically blocking is where the actors move. I will include under the graph, you can abbreviate all of the stage directions that are on there. There's on the graph, I'll put 9 basic stage places. The 9 basic stage positions are up left, up center, up right, center right, or right, or whatever, stage right, center stage, obviously the center of the stage, stage left, and there is down left, down right, and down center will be the 9 on the graph. Once again, here's the link to that, and I will also include how to abbreviate each of those settings, and then we'll get into next week how to like crossing and what all these different ways that you can get to those places. So, and then the abbreviations for those to make it easier when you write it down in your script. And anyways, have a great holiday, and I will hopefully see you guys all next week, and have a Merry Christmas. If Christmas is in between next week. I don't remember whenever this video comes up. So anyways, if I don't see you before Christmas, have a Merry Christmas, and I will hopefully see you guys next week, and we will cover crossing and some more abbreviations after you guys get the hang of this. And once again, here's the link to the graph of the original 9 stage directions. And if you have any questions or comments or anything that you'd like to cover us in the future, check out our Facebook page here, and we will be happy to cover it. Once again, we're still waiting on some of the requests due to the fact that we want to get a little bit of facility and a little bit of interviews with people for those professions. But we can cover, basically whatever we can to the best of our ability in between now and that time. And have a great week, and I will see you all before or after Christmas. Anyways, happy holidays. Bye.